My Vintage Love. We are here in our apartment and it's kind of still cold out. Winter's winding down, but it makes us think of spring and summer, which is not too far away. And we wanted to show you our vintage bathing suit collection. So I'm going to start out with this beautiful 20s piece that Matthew got for me at the Boardwalk Empire costume sale that they had after the show had ended. And it really is spectacular. I've never seen one with a color like this. And amazingly enough, we have a picture of an extra wearing it on set at Boardwalk Empire, which I think is really amazing.
And my swimsuit is one of the first ones I ever found. I really am happy with the star detail on the chest. I don't see those too often, so it's a really great find for me.
So next up is this classic Jansen 20s wool bathing suit with the lovely little diving girl right there. Couldn't we get more classic than this? And Matthew's and mine both come with a classic modesty flap.
My swimsuit's a little unusual. It's a wool cotton blend. I haven't seen too many like that. I'm also wearing a pair of Aad's water wings. These were early flotational devices. You'd wear them underneath your arms to help keep you afloat out in the water.
So I love the colors on both of these swimsuits. This is another classic 20s cut. The beautiful turquoise. I don't think I've ever seen this color on another one before. A little racier, it has a very low cut back, and it has this very low cut on the side here. So I have to be kind of careful when I wear it out and about. But I do love this one very much.
This is probably my favorite swimsuit in my collection. I recreated the swimsuit that my grandfather wore as a lifeguard in Ocean City, New Jersey. This is an original swimsuit that I hand added the lettering to, and some modern shorts to fill out or to complete the rest of the uniform.
So I am moving on to the 1940s. This is a two-piece that I believe might be handmade. I'm not quite sure, but it has this great little random figures. They look kind of like animals, but they're not actually. It's like little Rorschach blobs, and this very interesting, kind of like a cotton bark cloth, which is a very interesting fabric for a bathing suit to be made out of. It doesn't dry very quickly, unfortunately, but it's really cool, and I love this piece. I think it's very cute and very whimsical, and I've worn it to the Mermaid Parade once. It was really fun.
As some of you might know, I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area. I grew up hearing stories about the Sutro baths. Some of the vintage swimsuits from the Sutro baths still exist and are occasionally for sale on eBay. They're really expensive though, so I took a vintage swimsuit that I had and hand stenciled on the Sutro baths logo onto the suit so I could have my very own Sutro bath suit.
So I'm wearing a really classic 40s swimsuit. This is made of cotton and has a lot of shirring in it. I've worn this once to the beach. I got it wet and it's very cute, but it also takes forever to dry. So keep that in mind if you ever do wear actual vintage swimsuits. Sometimes they can take a long time to dry, so you need to just keep that in mind.
My swimsuit is comprised of vintage bottoms with a modern top. I tried to match the modern top to the color of the racing stripes on the side.
This is a super classic 40s bathing suit. It's from a label called Carrybrook, which I've never heard of before. I bought this from a beautiful friend, and then I wore it last year for the Viva Las Vegas swimsuit competition. I didn't win, but I still had a great time competing, and I'm glad that this suit gave me the ability to do that. We really hope you enjoyed this tour through our collection of our vintage bathing suits. Please subscribe below if you haven't already, and feel free to follow us on Instagram at My Vintage Love Blog for even more updates and fun. We'll see you at the next one.